Hello everybody and welcome to part 4 of my Salty Shaka series. At the end of part 3 we had declared war on China. We have a bit of a skeleton crew over there, but this is flat land, we're not seeing a lot of units, so we should be fine because we are the Zulus and we have these Buffalo promoted spearmen. This is Runty. He's not Buffalo promoted, so that's why we're keeping track of him as such. And we have a camp here. Luckily we know the caravan was just here, so we have an idea of where it's moving to. Really don't want to have to pull away from the war effort. Oh, you know what? These guys are coming over to backfill anyways. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, he can reach the camp next turn, actually. And then this will be stepping into the city tile and upgrading, which frees up this guy. And this worker's going to come chop to expedite that library. Okay, so I think this will be covered. We have 1, 2, technically 3 turns before this gets to be a problem. He can actually say 1, 2, 3, attack next turn. Archer gets in place, shoot, finish it off. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so let's move this great general up here. We'll that way when he steps down to shoot, he's within the sphere of influence, and that city is going down fast. That's very good to see. We'll get him in position as blockers here. Make sure this guy doesn't interfere. We'll come over here with the intention to pillage. So we should have the great general move up here to cover him. And I think we should have this extra worker actually come back, because if we've got pillaging and a road to pre-build, then we're going to need more workers over here. And of course, once we burn this down and our settler puts in a good city, we'll want to get on that marble immediately. And hopefully we're able to repair this salt tile in time as well. So I'll just have this worker come over there. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Alright, not quite half, which means another volley is not going to finish the city off, especially if an archer gets shot, which it's almost certainly going to be this guy. So I think maybe what we need to do is soften it up a bit there to help ensure that next time we're actually capturing. Okay, he's finishing a farm there. Good deal. Alright, so we passed the turn. He'll probably be the one to get... Ooh, he almost got killed. That's not good. Alright, so let's see. Promotion time. Oh, a new camp, and it's right where we are. So we kind of want the city, we kind of want to kill this unit, and then we're also going to want to do a diversion here. Well, I guess that's okay, because one of the nice things about these Buffalo promoted spearmen is that they're quicker. So if we do, you know, go off on a tangent here, we can get back to the action pretty quick. Speaking of going off on a tangent, let's make sure we're softening this up. Wow, 50 damage. Cool. Unfortunately, he lost health, so it's not like we're going to be able to finish it off that like that by ourselves. With this archer behind us, we will. Okay, we'll step that up like so, and get you chopping. Let's see. So he can pretty much stick with this city now. Once he's done chopping, we step here. If we get that, great. If not, we can come down, build mines, put up a farm here, whatever we need. So maybe he should finish up this farm, and then head over here to where the action is, because we don't know what this looks like yet either, so we don't know. Even though we'll ultimately have fish, I think it will be right to build a granary here. We are playing honor, so we're going to just need these cities to grow as much as possible. So yeah, let's get the farm going here. We'll figure out something else for that worker to do afterwards. Maybe, I don't necessarily want to come up here, but... Oh, it's 1 turn until border growth anyway, so maybe we pick up one of the good river tiles and he'll feel the need to do that. So I'll interrupt him just so we are sure to revisit that next turn. Alright, let's have these guys shimmy towards the west, since that is ultimately where we're heading. Okay. Oh, nice. That brings it down to 1. Great. So we'll pillage, both for the gold and to heal him up, and then this is never punishing. Let's raise that city, which puts us into unhappiness. Looks like we picked up a library. We'll sell that off. We'll tell it gold focus. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can lock things in because it's our city. Alright, so there's that. But we are in unhappiness, but that does not mean we need to change our tile assignments in Ulundi, simply because we're already in stagnation mode. Here, we're technically already working the best production tiles anyways. I mean, we could jump off of that to do an actual hill, but it seems ludicrous. Alright. Okay, so now upgrading in culture and faith. Good. I mean, we are supposed to get a profit here, so let's use this opportunity to heal this guy up. He's not going to be able to go far. In fact, I could have this guy go 1, 2, 3 to block him. One of the archers should come up here to help with this camp. Maybe, well, yeah, one of these archers come up here. So we'll have these two archers start heading this way, and presumably she's going to want to come here to get together, and we'll just shoot her down. Alright, so yeah, I do agree. Let's get that healing. As for this guy, if we don't block him, he's just going to come up here. Come here. So, yeah, it's looking to me like we should block him, slow him down, give these guys time to get up on hills so we can just pepper him. Alright. I don't know why I didn't interrupt this guy, but I definitely should have. I don't want to step him out. Just because it would be awkward to have to shoot it down. So let's have these guys come like this. He can hop up here. It would have taken him 2 turns to get here regardless. And this gets him over to the salt. In fact, since it's connected by road, we can start repairing immediately. That's good. We'll just have the Great General start stepping forward, sort of. That seems to work for me. Alright. Yep. Zona controlled. We're slowing him down. Hey, look at that. Border growth on the river. So yes, we will have him go do that. Right? Yeah, because he is going to come here and develop that, which is a better tile anyways. As soon as we grow, we're going to occupy this, so we have time. If we don't grow to this, he can do that and then develop these hills while we're waiting for that. Yeah, that makes sense. This is going to be good right away. Keep in mind we have these plains horses, which are great production tiles, but they're right on the river. So this city's overall growth was great in the beginning, but it's tapering off pretty sharply. So let's do what we can to get that rolling. Alright, Runty gets another promotion. And this guy gets another promotion. I want that ruin, so let's go ahead and go around this guy. Looks like we're kind of at the end of the line here. Don't know if there's stuff behind there, but kind of want to get him closer to where we're at, because if there's a connection over here, I want to see it. Or if not, we can go back around. Either way, we're going to keep moving forward, so to speak. Okay. This worker is the one that's going to start repairing that. This worker can get back to pre-building roads. I'll have this archer come in here. He can probably reach wherever this guy goes, and we can jump up on the hill like so. Let's see. He can come up through here to help with the camp. That makes sense. Let's see. You go up there. He can shoot from there because we are on a hill. And he'll just come here to protect that. So I'll have this guy come on a hill as well. And I suppose we can have the Great General help with this camp, although it's kind of excessive. But okay, we'll step and shoot, and then do that. Actually, you know what? I noticed Jerusalem's not afraid of us. Why is that? 300 gave you tribute very recently. Alright, so I'll try and keep an eye on that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have the latitude just below the camp that we can maneuver in without reducing our scariness. We'll just have to peek in on that. A religion was founded. Oh no. Where is our prophet anyways? Jeez. Let's see. World religions. Catholicism's the new one. Let's see what that entails. That was also not a faith pantheon, so they must be going on momentum. +2 faith for each foreign city following this religion. That means they might be able to snowball, use faith to purchase cathedrals. Okay. So the beliefs that I kind of had in mind are still available. Now the settler is out, but we are in happiness for one more turn, so I'm just going to leave the tiles the way that they are. We will have him start heading over to the west. This should probably be a good time to get the watermill in. 3 turns until philosophy is finished. 4 turns until this is finished. So there will be a 1-turn overlap. What we can probably do with that 1 turn is a scout, because we can't really see past China, and so that means we don't really know what we're doing next. And that's actually fine, because we're going to have some time before we hit civil service, and that'll give us an opportunity to regroup. Okay, so what I can do is I can just have these two shoot him, or if I'm going to be encroaching this, we can do that instead. Say something like this archer here, this spearman here, and then this guy comes here. Well, we're not going to be able to... Yeah, I forgot to check in on this. Let's check on... Okay, the 300 is dropped. 160 versus 170. Well, I'll tell you what then. What I'll do is I'll have this guy heal up in place, and this guy's healing up too. Maybe that's enough to tip the scales. This guy gets across the river, no problem, this turn. Yeah. This is an afterthought. We're going to be able to clobber it on the way to Beijing regardless, so let's not get goofy. Let's stick to the plan. In fact, it might be worthwhile to have this guy move over here so this guy can get up on the hill, and then they can all work together. Because as far as he knows, we're chasing him. He's not going to know about the camp. She's not Liberty, right, or Honor. She's Liberty. This should not be that hard of a thought. I mean, ultimately we want to get over here, but we don't want to get ahead of the blockers, I don't think. So, what if we move here? He's not going to be able to see that we're there, right? I don't think so. So like that. Yeah, there we go. I like that. In fact, he's got another movement point. Let's have the Great General do some radaring. Alright. We can bounce back if we need to. In fact, this way it's not blocked. So, if for some reason she can see that, give her incentive to keep on going. Oh, hey! What's this? Alright. And let's see. Pre-build road interrupt. Finish that repair. Good deal. That way when we drop the new city, it's developed and ready to rock. I like that idea. Okay, this is the last guy we'll move, so I'll alert up. Since... Alright. And look at this. Maybe we can... no, I guess not. Okay. Oh, whoops. I should not have moved. I should have continued to heal. That was a mistake. I don't think we're going to get some scout-on-scout violence. Hey, check this out. We are ripe for tributing now. That's great, because we're going to need that money for buying a... And I just noticed we are now in to happiness. So let's fix our tiles. That goes there, that goes there. I think that's good for now, right? Yes. Okay, but we are back into unit supply penalty, which doesn't seem to slow down this. Oh, because we grew to there. If we come here, okay, still hasn't slowed down the library, so that's kind of nice. Sorry, there we go, reformation, and we still don't have our profit. Which means I kind of want to see what that reformation belief was. Oh, that's right. It's their own pool. Okay. So we chopped. It's one turn until this is available. So either we grow to this border, we can do the sheep, or not, and we have to come down and do the farm and then hills. So we'll see how that's going. Alright, so this guy moves down here. Pre-build road interrupt. As for this worker, this guy's going to go 1, 2, settle 3 turns from now. So this turn 1, 2, get started. Yeah. Still have him heal up. This archer's heading over. Let's see. He'll heal. They should be able to finish that off next turn. Okay. So let's shoot. Shoot. I mean, we could finish it off with this guy. But is there a need to? We'd suffer 20 in return. We'd have to take 2 turns to heal up. He's going to need to heal up too. You know what? We got the time. Let's just do this. Okay. Alright, so we're done intimidating Jerusalem. Let's get him over. Because we're about to plop a city down, so we're going to have city tiles. Everybody's going to be able to heal up a little bit quicker. And so what I'll do is I'll actually move the Great General over here so that next turn he can move here and still be under influence. We'll just finish that off. Okay, so if I came up here I wouldn't have time to pre-build the road, but I'll still do that to signify the time frame it's going to take to get over there. And this guy keeps healing up. Because it's runty, I think I'll have him be the human monument here. We'll have the rest of our forces take Beijing, and then once we have Beijing we can sort out who goes where and how we regroup. Hey, look at that, we got the sheep tile far out. Good, and it'll be developed before we grow again, so that's excellent. Alright, profit is here. Let's do this. There's the tithe, so our gold will be helped. And there is temples provide to happiness in cities. This is great because it'll give us a good amount of passive happiness that we can pick up. And it also will give us more of an incentive to build the temples, which will also help justify going for the early philosophy, even though we want to beeline civil service. So, nice little synergy package there. We already know how this is going to play out, so let's just do it. There's that. Great General, let's see. He wants to come over here, so we'll have the worker come over to the marble this way. Oh, you know what, but then the Great General gets stunted. We'll have to wait for the city to plop and he can move through there. That seems fine. He can actually heal up in place, I suppose. Or we have him lead, because these guys are ready to move forward like so. And I see that there, which is unfortunate, but hopefully this is intimidating to him. Okay. So yeah, we'll continue to heal there to protect that. Let's see. We can actually get up to here next to that road piece, so that's kind of nice. Continue pre-building roads. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now I'll heal in place. I should have healed where we were, but that's okay.
There is only one good, knowledge.
Hey, look at that. We got the Buffalo Loins promotion. Yay! Another religion was formed, so we got in there just in time. Yep. Is he willing to do 1 for 1? He is. Alright. That's good, because that's all he had, and I didn't want to give up 2 for 1. Okay, tech-wise, I think we need currency next. Make sure gold stays good. Also, there's the culture, the national, probably currency into horseback riding, because we might want to put a couple horses out. Our scouting game's been very lackluster, and we need to kind of make up for that. But for now, let's head towards currency. The gold's more important, I think. We are about to produce another scout in the capital with our little window of opportunity before the National College. Unfortunately, it looks like now scout's going to take 2 turns, but that's probably because of the production penalty and because we rearranged our... But the water wheel's in place now, so that's pretty good. Alright, we have a traffic jam. We need the settler to land here. We need the worker to land here, which means the Great General's going to be delayed. But since we need some people to heal, that's okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll just leave the Great General where he is, because once the city's dropped, he'll be able to travel through the city like so. Runty is going to be our human monument. So let's just do that. Okay. He needs to heal, but he can be a blocker for these guys to squeak in behind, right? Let's see. 1, 2. Hey, look at that. We are in the clear. So, one of these guys comes up here. One of these guys comes over here. You cross the river so that he can be in one of the hexes that'll be good healing. Let's see. So we'll have him come down like so, because we're not going to want to get in the way of... You know what? This guy will end up here. He'll end up here. He can heal it from there. We can travel through the city tile. Yeah. Alright, that works for me. We still have 1 movement point left. What we can do is back up so that we're healing up. Because you gotta remember, wherever we leave him, he's going to want to heal up. This guy can move here, and this guy can move here. We can like be shooting from behind him. So that's fine. We're seeing maybe he approaches. Maybe our composite bowmen have stuff to shoot at in the meantime. I like that idea. Alright. Continue pre-building roads. There we go. Okay. And that's exactly what I was hoping to see. Okay, so first thing... Wow, lots of religion stuff going on. Happiness is going to be okay for the moment. Do keep in mind we have the option of temple happiness now. I want to get this granary up, even though this is going to be a good fish city. We need our unit supply to be as high as possible. We're suffering penalties. But let's go ahead and drop this city, and that actually eliminates that penalty for now. We'll start with Monument. I'm not going to buy the library until after the scout comes out. That way we can not be paying maintenance on it. We need him to heal. He can alert in place. Now the Great General can hop the river. He'll hop the river next turn. We'll go like that. Road, interrupt. There we go. So now he can fortify, and we will have this guy step down, shoot, shoot. And you know what? I'm going to put this shot into this guy. Let's split up the damage. That way maybe they are bold enough to step forward rather than recoiling, so we can actually finish them off and definitely get that marble going. In fact, I'm seeing this is going to grow in 6, which is perfect for the marble. So let's rearrange our tiles here so we can try and get some growth in 6 here. There's 5, probably because of the water wheel, and there's 6. Okay, so a little bit of a jump in the water wheel. But who, hey, we'll get some spillover hammers into the National College. Alright, so they're going for it, and that's exactly what I wanted. Alright. So, new scout. We do need to have the survivalism first, simply because it's raging barbarians. Part of me wants to scout towards Jakarta, and then part of me wants to scout on the backside of Beijing. This is her only city. Oh my goodness. I was not aware of that. Okay. I didn't want to wipe her out, but we have a window of opportunity here. It'd be foolish not to seize it. Let's fortify up with that guy. And now we are ready for National College. So let's go ahead and buy the library here. And let's see, this is good tile arrangement for National College. 8 turns. Wow. Okay. That spillover hammers was good stuff. So we might just stay in this configuration until National College is finished. Um, this city is unfortunately going to grow before we have the marble online, but anyways, he's the far one, so we'll splat. There we go. We need to step forward to make sure this one has a tile to cross the river. There's that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's why I did him first, because now we can move this guy back into the forest here and, you know, get these guys coming over like so. Alright, and these spearmen each only need one more turn of healing. So we're in a good spot. Alright, everything's pre-built along here except the banana tile, so I'll probably have him finish the banana and start backfilling. That'll be, starting next turn, that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 turns. I mean, we can do a lot of growing here in 11 turns, right? We'll be up to like 3 pop. So, salt's already developed. Marble, yeah, that seems to work. I assume we're going to pick up a worker in the assault of Beijing. We see some developed tiles here. This one's not finished, unfortunately. We're going to need to be able to pillage stuff. Alright, that's healed enough to keep moving. So, yeah. Scout. Well, things are pretty busy over here, so maybe we come up towards Jakarta and then do like a counterclock. Well, actually, no, because this scout might be able to get through here for all we know. Alright, I'll head down into this pocket and we'll do a wide angle around. I mean, we do have this caravan here, so that's another reason to do it. And it just occurred to me, I came here instead of here because of the roads, but this doesn't actually get us any closer to our destination. But it is more online with the, there's a worker for us to steal. Okay. Uh-oh. We have barbarians in the backfield. And we have a camp in the backfield over here. So what that means is once Lundy is finished with the National College, I'll spit out another spearman and archer to go deal with that. Well, we might not need to withdraw the scout this way, but even still, that's going to be smart, be proactive. Because the whole reason we bothered with moving this city to this great location, and we're about to take this over, is to get our unit supply up and grow these cities as high as possible so we can get a really strong MP army going. Alright, so there's the last of the visibility there. So I think I'm just going to tell this guy to finish up the road and he can backfill. Maybe this guy hops up here and helps once he's done. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so this guy's kind of on his own back here, but he's very strong, so maybe that's okay. I think, let's have the Great General do some radaring. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see. We'll have this guy step up here. And I'll have this guy come around to be a blocker for him the long way. Alright. So if I have this guy come over here... let's see, step shoot. Okay, there's a bit of a traffic jam here, so he's going to have to move, which is unfortunate. 1, 2, okay, that's fine. Step. Step. And we might be getting antagonized from behind. There might be a camp up here or something, so we got to be a little careful. This is a buffalo. They're all buffalo, just not the one in Obamba. So just being near is good enough. In fact, now that I think about it, we probably should have come up here to act as a blocker from behind. That might end up being what we do anyways. But for now, he's fine right there. And then, of course, we'll move the Great General here for now. Although, we'll probably ultimately want him here, so when this guy steps in... Yeah, that's the way that's going to go. Alright, I think I have a clear picture of how this is going to play out now. Hey, look at that. Oh no, it's a settler. I kind of want to let her keep that, but... And the good news is this archer can actually reach from here. So, let us move the Great General here. We can shoot from here. There. Oh, there's another Great General. Damn, that's really taxing our unit supply. Okay, well, you know what? I'll probably have this great general, since we don't have anything better to do with him. Let's have him act as like a spotter for this caravan, because the scout's about ready to squeeze past it. And look at that. Gaja is building more stuff for us to steal. I love it. Okay, so that tile's done. Let's get up here and help with the completion of the road. We don't know how many workers we're going to need to divert here. But if we do capture this settler and the city while the worker's there, we'll have 2 workers over here, which it remains to be seen how much we need to pillage. But there's 2 undeveloped good tiles here. Undeveloped horse, probably end up getting cattle. I don't know. So, we've already shot there. We don't want to step our archers into bombard range if we can avoid it. This spearman is damaged, so I want him to be the one that ends this guy, because then he'll be the bombard magnet, and then if we have that kind of control, that's great. Okay. All right. Good. 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 So now we'll have him capture that. Actually, you know what? If we're going to have these 2 spearmen occupy these 2 hexes, let's leave the damaged one on one that's actually developed, so that we have pillaging as an option. And we'll move the worker over there and do that. For now, yeah, this great general is dangling, but not as bad as you might think. And what we can do here is actually come down 1, 2, 3 instead of just going across the hill, get some visibility. So yeah, this should be, it's just a matter of turns. I mean, we could take that, but so we don't know if there's a pass through here. We know there's a camp here. This is going to be ugly trying to get this scout out of here. I wish this was a land bridge, and for all we know it is, but we gotta play it safe. Luckily there's a lot of marsh around here, so he'll be able to dance around to stop here, zoom past. But it's Raging Barbarian, so something might spawn in the meantime. Alright, we'll just alert up there and there. Yeah, he sounds pretty upset. Oh wait, no, last time we checked he was willing to do 1 for 1, so let's do that, but not any more than we need to. Still doing 1 for 1. Okay. Oh, you know what? I probably should have checked 2 for 3. I don't know. Live and learn. Yep, that's the one that got attacked, so that's perfect.
Mathematics is the gate.
Okay. Mathematics is finished. No big deal. I will stick there. Actually, wait. Is this the turn that we... No. We have to wait. Okay, so happiness is taxed for the moment. That's unfortunate. So I'll leave that there. We're already kind of in a production focus here. And the only thing we could do different here now is this. So let's do that. On to currency. Okay, so we know this great general's in a great position, so I'll just start with all the step and shoots. Not seeing any units here, so this might just be the end of the story for him. This is a wooded hill, so unfortunately it'll consume all our movement, but this gets us some... Oh, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could have done that. It don't matter. This worker's zona controlled already. That's all that really matters. So there we go. And he'll get started on repairing that. I'll move the Great General there. There we go. That all looks good. Alright. So, yep, we're just going to start completing the road along the way. Hey, sheep tile gets even better. So that would be where we would have put that citizen this turn. Anyways. So yeah, come here, finish up the farm. Well, no, let's do the hill first, because the next growth will go here, and then we have a good production tile to grow to each turn. I like that. Alright, this gets us eyes on the camp. Unfortunately, it's already throwing off additional. And we got this guy over here, so yeah, that's just going to be ugly. We'll get somebody over there to help as soon as we can. Let's see, right here seems to be ideal. And he can cut through the border here, start getting some visibility. And I know we're past the half-hour mark, but we can stick around for a turn or two till the city falls. More religious stuff happening. Okay, I'm gonna fortify up here. We'll get repairing on that tile. He'll be able to pillage it next turn. Oh, you know what? I should have stepped in and shot. That way if it produces a military unit, he doesn't have this hex he can occupy. But that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Probably should be keeping the scouting down for a moment just in case we do meet someone just as we're about to wipe out a civ. I don't know what to do with that guy. We might have to wait till backup arrives. Alright, so these guys are finishing up the road together. Fine, just fine. Fortify. Alright, get it started on that hill. Alright. Okay. And of course, because they can move 3, we have the option of, you know, taking off at any time. Alright, we have no idea what he's willing to give us at this point. Says 4, let's try for 6. No, 5. Alright. Could be worse. And this is the turn we get our marble, so we can switch. We're not going to switch here because it's National College. We want to expedite that. Actually, we can switch 1 just because we're about to grow in 1. So let's do that, and then, oh, this, and then the new citizen will occupy that hex anyways. We still get all the hammers. Y'all know the drill. Alright. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So we're not going to be able to capture it this turn. Well, maybe we can. I mean, what are we looking at here? 40. This worker should be able to finish this turn, so we pillage. What we got here? 17 there. 23 there. 17 there. We could. It's a difficult situation because normally you want to favor the XP for your archers. But since we are the Zulus, having XP on the... Let's stay strong. Let's stay strong. He can survive 1 more volley, so he'll be the capture unit next turn. So we'll just fortify up there, so I want to control that worker. Road. Alright, the roads are premature, but these workers had nothing else to do, really. Let's see here. The scout is likely here. So what I will do is I'll come wide like this so that he can't see me, so the archer doesn't have a reason to come over here. Maybe she deleted the unit, I don't know. But if the archer buggers off this way, we land here, he moves here, we can kind of zoom past, is the goal. Since we're wiping her out next turn, I think I will wait 1 turn. There's a wall of hills here. Let's not meet anybody new when we're about to wipe out a civ. That makes sense to me. Okay, hand out promotions. More promotions. Ulundi has grown to the good production tile like we knew they would. There we go. Alright. So, let's end this. There it is. Let's see. 1. Alright. So let's capture that. And unfortunately this wipes her out. I didn't want to do that, but it looks like that's the way it's going to be. And because I've dragged this out for longer than half an hour, I'm just going to freeze the game here. We'll pick up the remainder of the turn because you guys know at the half-hour mark I start making sloppy decisions. So I just want to preserve this. I just wanted to be able to finish this off for you guys so that this is a satisfying part in the series. Anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next part. Take care.